Okay, so hi everyone. Just thought I'd do an update on the video for our February cowl. This is the joining of the stitches. So I have my stitches onto our 9-inch needle. I've checked to make sure they're all facing the right way. There's none twisted. I have my working yarn on my right hand side and our tail and our first cast on stitch on the left hand side. So there's two methods I use. This first one I show you is knitting 2 stitches together, the first and the last one. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can, that's a bit more better, a bit more light on the subject. So what we will do for this one is we take our left hand tip, we put it under the stitch and slide that stitch over onto our left hand side needle. Then we take our right hand needle and I will go under the back of that past slip and the next one and go knit through the back of those 2 loops joined together. So you can see I've got both those stitches, the one I passed over and the first one on we cast it on. They're sitting there together and then I'm going to join them. Alright. And I'll give them a little tug and then I'm going to pass that stitch back over onto the left hand needle, put my stitch marker in and take the stitch back onto the right hand needle. So there we have it, joined in the rounds without a great big gap between the two. So the next method we use, I'll just take this all off. Alright, so our next method that we use for joining is our slip one, pass it over. So again I have my cast all my needles on the 9-inch needle, all facing the right way. I have my working yarn on the right hand side. So what I would do is I would slip that first stitch we cast on the left hand side over onto the right hand needle. Then I'd take the tip of the left hand needle, put it under, not that first stitch we passed, the second stitch. Put that under the front of that there, lift it up and pass it over the stitch that we slipped over. Okay? And then you just pull your tail a little bit. Then we get that stitch, we put it back on the left hand needle, put our stitch marker in and place it back. And then we're ready to go. Okay, let's try that once more. Put it back. This is the reason why we cast on 1 extra stitch for joining. Alright, so what we do is we slide, make sure my hands are in view, slide 1 stitch over on the right hand needle from the left hand needle. We take the left hand tip and go past that slid stitch and put it under the front of the next stitch. Under the front. Right, like that. And then we lift that stitch up and over the stitch that we'd slipped over. There we go. And then we give it a little bit of a tug and there we have it. So then what we need to do is put our stitch marker in. So we slide that back across onto the left hand needle, put our stitch marker in, and now we are ready to go. Get that first stitch. And as you can see, we have no gap. So they're the two methods that I use. Have a good day. Bye.